Darling, the only thing I got to say is not today. Okay? So let's take in this Palo Santo energy and let's go because it's Friday and welcome to the Coco Show. How are you doing, you beautiful human being? I'm so happy to see all of y'all in the chat. Please tell me, how was your week? Oh, so happy to see you guys here. Earth Dragon, how you've been? How are you? Welcome, welcome. And if you're watching this on the replay, don't forget to, y'all know the drill, speak it out loud. Just say it. I'm waiting in the comments for those who are watching live. What's the drill up in here? Yeah, you said it, boo boo. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our Rumble channel. We're posting live shows every single day just for you, boo boo, because we love what we do and we love you. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our Rumble channel if you are watching this on the replay. And yeah, put in the comment section if you're watching the replay. Put a little star. So when I see you in the comment section, I know that you're watching on the replay. And of course, if you are a YouTube lover, I got you there too, boo-boo. Jean-Claude Beyond Mystic 003. Honey, let's do this. Let me just check first what's popping and dropping in the comments section. How is everybody doing? I saw a comment saying to send some. You're really you need snow? I'll send it. We got enough of that here. Sending you all of the snow. You want it, honey? You'll get it. Ask, you shall receive. You got it. Who else is in the live? Hello. How you doing, Lindaisy from New Jersey? How you doing, Jersey? Okay, girl. Or boy, I'm so sorry. How you doing? Okay, Guinness girl. You better be there in the chat. You better be here. Hermano. Oh, how you doing? How you doing? SN. Y'all, I got so much to cover today. Bear with me. I feel like my mind is going to go all over the place. However, I will be needing your help. I'll be needing y'all, my woo gang, because we gangsters up in here. We're woo gangsters. I need y'all to help me put the pieces of puzzle together. Now, I'll put my mic closer. Just tell me if it's echoey. If not, then we good. 5x5 if the sound is good. So I want y'all to help a sister out because I'm preparing all my slides here on the side, my slide deck. These energies, the news, you know where I'm coming. So I need all of y'all with your attention to help a sister out and put all of these pieces of puzzle together because it is a show. Okay? What a crazy time to be alive, and I am loving it. Listen, we picked this moment in time to be here, so might as well celebrate. I know it does look like a show out there. I know, but we know what's up. We just have to walk carefully in all of this, navigate the energies. So how we're going to navigate these energies? Well, we're going to check this weather report tarot reading from Janine with Jean-Claude during this past Beyond the News, just to like get us through the end of this week, because I think it's mucho important, because we are not done. We're just the beginning of the month and we got so much to talk about. So let's start with Janine and what the cards had to say, had to share for the rest, the energy for the rest of the week. Let's start with that. And then you guys could pop, lock, and drop it with me and put the pieces of puzzle. Let's start with that. We'll start with Janine.
Days. These are some heavy hitters here. Yeah. So we start out with card, which can be a government kind of card, where let's say this, there's a lot of organizations coming together and discussing, and a lot of things happening on the like, I guess, that stage, right? So a governmental stage. Now we've got the devil here. So the devil right next to that one is, there could be a lot of disruptions with government. So as soon as you see this card and now this one right on top of it here, disruptions with governments. So governments being disrupted. I think we're seeing that somewhat coming out of the Epstein file sort of blowback, I guess, or just what's hitting and what's sticking, and what peoples are being disrupted by it. I see the Royals having some big trouble, the Gates, like you pointed out, and some politicians, Starmer, and that buddy.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to get into that there. His resignation there just made the wire this afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah. So the devil here. So we got some bedeviled organizations and the Ace of Swords. So we haven't even seen there's going to be a big drop, something really big drops out of this coming in the next few days. Okay. So we're heading into some really big information that could be more of this, but even on a bigger scale.
Would you say at this far, just looking at the cards, is this a result of some of the data dump from last Friday on the Epstein file? Or is this more of a big turnover? Because astrologically speaking, also, Astrid was telling us on the last show that this was also in alignment to where a lot of politicians would just finish their careers. There's something about the big turnover and the population also rising up at the same time here.
Which is very true, because here in the province of Quebec in Canada, I think this was like 2-3 weeks ago, our Prime Minister of Quebec, Legault, François Legault, I forgot his name, good for him, did quit. So we are right in it. Let's continue.
I think.
Oh, and yes, please share what's happening in your part of town as well.
I think it was all planned to the astrology. I feel like the timing couldn't be better for this, and the drop of the Epstein files and just how much is coming out and even how much isn't. So everyone's yelling about the redacted. There's a lot of victims' names in there and not the perpetrator's name, stuff like that. So I feel like all of that was planned. And there's even a bigger something coming out of it here on the heels of this. So I think it's astrological and to do with the info dump.
Okay.
Hidden influence. There's a lot of people working together here, and lots of together in the background agreed to this. Okay. So I think there's a lot of groups in the theater of politics we're watching that came together and agreed for the timing of all of this.
Okay.
Right. So here we've got the Knight of Swords. So that's like a warring card, a warrior card, some really decisive action and sudden, what appears sudden to us. There'll be sudden people leaving, people quitting things, people. Yeah, I feel like they're going to take their own, like if people are going to leave their jobs over this, like professors, etc., they're going to do it here in the next few days.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you here, but a lot of people are just perking up their ears to what you just said. Could we be leading into this suicide weekend that we've been forecasting for a long time? Does that kind of also tie in here? Or?
Well, that devil and this ace could be really tricky. These are difficult, but to really get a suicide weekend, I'd want to ask specifically, because I'd be looking for a few more sort of death, like the moon, for instance. Okay, so here are then we've got the Page of Pentacles here. Oh, another thing I'm getting, a lot of people getting on board with, and actually for the first time realizing that some of this stuff's real that we've been telling them. I feel like we're going to see a lot of warriors coming out, a lot of mama bears that were doing this, and now it's too mainstream. They can't ignore it. And they have to see that, guess what? real things are happening to these children that are missing every year. Some of this disgusting stuff we're picking through could be
Yeah.
happening to them or is happening to them. So yeah, I feel like we've ignited some, some warriors. We got some more warriors coming on board, and I think that's a good thing. And here we've got the Ace of Cups. So the outcome is the Ace of Cups. We're going to be on a whole new level of people interested in saving the children. I feel like we get to a whole new level. And didn't we need to get to that level for a lot of other things to start happening?
Yeah, absolutely. So, okay, critical mass. What do you see at the two bottom cards there?
Okay, so this Four of Cups here. So giving a new identity to who's actually behind this, and not to this group, not to us, but I think to the normies. They've got a new bunch to look at, and they're going to be trying to understand what kind of people could do those things. They're not normal, and some of that stuff.
Y'all, this is so exciting. A breath of fresh air. Finally, I know we're not at, the huge fireworks, bang, all in your face. However, let's talk about this. Wait, let me just come on to the comments section. Now, John, that you ain't got no chocolate chip cookies to share with us, we got an issue, because we need to be grounding ourselves right now with all of this crazy ass news. So if you ain't got no chocolate chip cookies, you better bring out the popcorn, because I ain't got no time. We want something to snack on, because this movie is getting better and better. Thank you, John. We love you, John. So, there's the popcorn. Thank you, John. So let's talk about this. I got to talk about it. I can't just ignore it. Everybody and their mama is talking about it. The Epstein file. The Epstein file drop. Yes, there's some redacted portions. Yes, we get it. We totally get it. Yes, they can't put it all out there, like Janine said, and I've been saying that to all of my friends around me when I try to explain. You can't put that all out there and make people take it in. This is huge. Let's just start with this simple news, okay? This one I was like very happy to see it come out, because I've known this stand-up comic for quite a while. His name is Dieudonné. He's a stand-up comic in France. And he's been doing the work that we've been doing for a long time in France, mind you. We all know what's over there. And he went through it. They tried to assassinate his character, sue him. I don't know how much he spent on lawyers to save himself from all of that, because he was calling out the deep state, the swamp. He was calling them out left and right during his stand-up comedy show. He was just out and about. I saw him do his stand-up comedy show, if I'm not mistaken, way back in Montreal. And I was just like, whoa. And this is way before the pandemic. So I was in my journey like, hey, what's happening here? Who is he talking about? Wait a minute. Let me grab my phone and Googleize the information. So he went through it. And because that the Epstein file came out, well, then they found some emails. I don't remember which Rothschild. I have Anne-Marie as a name, but I don't think it's that. Or maybe Marie Rothschild. And she is the head banker. I don't know which bank of the Rothschild, yada, yada. So anyways, they found an email that lady, that Rothschild lady, sent to Jeffrey Epstein, asking him How can we terminate his character? Literally. How to destroy his career, his family, everything. So now when in France, everybody is talking about it because he went on social media, podcast, and said, finally, here's the truth. So when Janine is saying that the mama bears are starting to be like, hey, coming out of their cave of hibernation and say, what the fuck is happening? Well, that's what's happening. I'm just saying. Yes, thank you, Murdoch. Because I don't know, John had to bring popcorn. He has no more chocolate chip because chocolate is very grounding. So yes, I totally agree. So we have that part. Very interesting. And what else that I wanted to share? Did y'all see? This is where I want you guys to help me put the pieces of puzzle together. Did y'all see this? Did y'all see this? This interview that leaked between Jeffrey Epstein and Steve Bannon. It's like almost 2 hours. I watched maybe 30, 40 minutes. Very weird, intriguing. Look at this news article. It's easy to find if you want to go and check it out. It's all over YouTube. So I have this news article. So do you think yes, it's true. So Steve Bannon asked Jeffrey Epstein, do you think you're the devil himself? And he just giggles talking about Epstein. Anyways, so this part here, let me put it a bit more bigger in the screen. There is an easy familiarity between the two men talking about Epstein and Bannon that allows Bannon to call Epstein a schmuck and criminal, and even ask if he is the devil fallen from paradise. Now, wait a minute. Are y'all watching Beyond Mystic, Mr. Bannon? I continue. At one point, Bannon comments, there's something deeply effed up with you. Now, I'm just saying, are they watching us? Are they watching our show and chilling with the Wu Gang Gang? I don't know. And not long after that, I don't know if you guys saw this show of Candace Owen, The Secret Lives of Scheming Wives. Now, I don't know if Candace Owen be watching Beyond Mystic or Tarot by Janine, but girl, I see you, Candace, because she went woo-woo. She was there talking all about the fallen angels and the whole shebang. You know what Janine and Jean-Claude talked about maybe, was that 2 years ago? And everybody was like, what? And now we got Candace Owens talking woo-woo. I don't know. Thank you. Thank you, Trip 2900. It's a lot, but I need y'all to do some homework with me. But you go see the show. It's very intriguing. I'm telling you, I felt like I was watching a Beyond the News when I was watching Candace Owen doing this. Like, I watched that show 3 times because I was so shocked that she had that type of lingo and she deep dive. I was sure that like any time in the show that there would be a pop-up screen and then Janine would be there with her cards. Like I'm just saying, you know, I'm messing with y'all, but I'm just saying, I wouldn't like, I was waiting. I was like, is Janine there? And I don't know. Like, is Jean-Claude gonna pop up on the screen with Candace Owen and say, well, wait a minute, Candace, how about X, Y, and Z? Like, where is this going? We know no, like Candace always says, we know no. We don't know no, but we know. So I'm just asking, Candace, welcome to the Woo Girl. Let me take a sip of my water because There's a lot to take in. So let me see your comments here. If Janine said that, I don't recall. Because I do produce a lot of Janine's shows, so I'm trying to remember. We're here. We're chilling. It's Friday. We good. So we're here. I hope you guys have time to chill with me. But let me think about it. Maybe my mamba brain's gonna come back. Bannon came from U.S. Naval Intelligence Office, likely home of the White Hats. Interesting. Okay, knowing that information, I'll be finishing that Epstein leaked interview. Very interesting. Okay. Yes. Candace the woo girl. So you saw this interview, right? Epstein was too relaxed and very arrogant. Hermano Branco. I totally agree. Thank you, Guinness girl. Nothing is ever, yes. That's true. So with all of this Epstein file, like now I want to just share something very, I say that's cute. Oh, cute. So of course, we all know that Bill Gates' name came out of the Epstein file. And I tried to find that clip of him getting interviewed by a news anchor, and he's saying, yeah, well, those emails from Jeffrey were never sent directly to me. He wrote those emails and sent it back to himself. Bill, do you think we're dumb? You think Jeffrey Epstein was wasting his time sending himself emails? Yes, okay, I guess that's what you see in the files, the Epstein files. But Bill, we don't know, but we hella know. Okay? We hella know so much. And even your ex-wife, what's her name? Melinda? She's singing like a little bird. Girl, don't be out there in them streets free as a bird and saying, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I made it out that marriage. I don't know, like, if you're innocent, but girl, come on now. Like, you didn't know that your husband was doing some shady shit. I don't know, like, come on. Maybe not at like the deep level, but girl. And can y'all just help me now and tell me, yeah, exactly. Who's listening to Bill? Yes, Guinness girl. I'm telling you guys, y'all need to help me to ground myself because I'm all over the place today. I am high on my own supply, which is lemon water. So anyways, and my chicken broth. Like, ooh, I am wild today. So anyways, can y'all tell me, why does Melinda, just look at her in this picture. Why does she look like she'd be the sister of Barbara Bush? I'll wait. Put it in the comments. Like I asked you guys, if you're watching my show, you're here to work with me. Why does Melinda Gates look like Barbara Bush? Like they're sisters. What? Or maybe Barbara Bush is the grandmother? I don't know. I'm just, can y'all help your homegirl here? Okay, I'm so sorry. But I want to share. Oh, S.N. Milton is here with the tea, honey. Okay, girl. So I want to share, because now Melinda is on this tourney. She's touring podcasts and saying her 2 cents. So please tell me if the sound is 5x5 on this clip. And if not, I have another slide so I could pull it up. So just tell me if it's 5x5. So I'll just play it for you guys and just listen to how, oh, poor Melinda. We're so sorry for you. You went through all of that.
Bill is named in the newest tranche of Epstein files.
Yep.
And there are a new alleged details about his past behavior. And I want to give you the opportunity to respond in whatever way you want to.
Well, let me say this. I think we're having a reckoning as a society, right? No girl should ever be put in the situation that they were put in by Epstein and whatever was going on with all of the various people around him. No girl. I mean, it's beyond heartbreaking, right? I remember being those ages those girls were. I remember my daughters being those ages, right? So for me, it's personally hard whenever those details come up, right? Because brings back memories of some very, very painful times in my marriage, but I have moved on from that. So whatever questions remain there of what I can't even begin to know all of it, those questions are for those people and for even my ex-husband. They need to answer to those things, not me. And I am so happy to be away from all the muck that it was there.
I have to put more words to the muck for context for our listeners. The emails in the files suggest that Bill Gates had additional affairs and that he tried to get medication to treat a sexually transmitted infection, and that he was going to give you the medicine without you knowing. His representative has said all of this is false. It is not on you to have to respond to the details of that alleged behavior, but I wonder what your dominant emotion is when you read these news articles with these details.
Sad. Just unbelievable sadness. Unbelievable sadness, right? And again, I'm able to take my own sadness and look at those young girls and say, my God, how did that happen to those girls, right? And so for me, it's just sadness for, I left my marriage. I had to leave my marriage. I wanted to leave my marriage. And so it's just sad. That's the truth, right? And it's kind of like, at least for me, I've been able to move on in life. And I hope there's some justice for those now women, right? We see them standing up in front of microphones in DC. What they went through is just unimaginable, I think.
Oh, is it? Wow. What is there to say? Melinda, I am so sorry you went through that. Please, I just can't. Like, now, finally, you're talking. Oh, wow. Just like for those young girls, finally. Girl, please. Satan, not today. Go in the back of the class, okay? I'm just saying. She's going to get my makeup messed up now. Girl, like, not today, Satan. You are not taking these tears. No, you're not. Go in the back of the class. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just saying. Whew, she got my hair all messed up. My gosh, y'all, I just can't. So I tried to put the pieces of puzzle together. And of course, thankfully, Janine helps us how to navigate this drop of the Epstein file and all of this kind of BS that is pushed in our faces. So yeah, let's see what the cards have to say, because this is a whole huge theater of blackmail and it's just so much to take in, darling. I'm feeling it all in my back. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry, Guinness girl. I'm so sorry. Now let's check in with Janine and Jean-Claude.
Templates poster here is on Twitter. Is the FBI now um, in possession of these 10,000 videos, blackmail videos here, presumably of elite doing wrong things to children. And where does this go? Does this come to light at some point? Because this is more devastating than perhaps all the texts and the invitations to parties and all that stuff that people are coming through right now over the last couple of days. Where's this one going?
I think they had them a long time ago. They just
Mhm.
didn't, tell us. And it's maybe not the FBI. So it looks like it's in the hands of a group of people that have agreed to hold it. So it's like 3 different groups, political groups.
Huh.
That's how I get that. Like there's kind of a sharing of the vault, I guess.
Well, presumably anybody who controls this vault controls the 10,000 people who are being blackmailed by it. That's a huge amount of power.
Yeah. And this, so some groups are in charge of it. And we've got the Knight of Cups in the middle. So they don't all agree on like what to do with it. So there's discussions going on about what to do. They're working on solving that before they out all the people. Yeah.
Okay. It's interesting. You're having 3. 7 FBI agents also shot while investigating. A little bit lower, it says 2 FBI agents killed by white Americans in Mexico while investigating Epstein's pedophile ring.
Wow.
Not sure what's related there. So the 3 agencies, or 3 groups. Now, are the 3 groups all within the United States, or is it different entities here? The let's call it the Trump administration, the White Hats, and then 2 other groups. What are we looking? And maybe ET groups? What's going on? Who's in there? Yeah. So somebody says, sorry, DSTJ, Mossad, CIA, and FBI. Yeah. Is that, or is it? What do you see?
No, I don't think they're 3-letter groups. I think so they have it. They've agreed to, like, it feels like they're working for the good of humanity. Yeah, they're working they've hung on to it for the good of humanity. So it's to do with the freeing of humanity. She's our, this is our archetype. So the Truther Community's archetype for sure. Queen of Wands, intuitive. She's for integrity and truth and sovereignty. And now we got the Queen of Cups here. So the Queen of Cups, overly focused on something. The Queen of Cups is really focused on something. Okay, I feel like they're putting a lot of focus on when to bring these out and what to do with it. I think they're debating how to handle this.
Interesting. I'm still processing that information. What a time to be alive. Ain't that true? Now let's just relax. Whew. I was getting heat up. Like, I am sweating bullets right now. I ain't gonna lie. We're family. We could talk about it. So before I hop into the next topic, but we're still continuing on this Epstein shit. Okay. I'm just saying. So before we hop into our next topic, our dear friend Astrid, she is launching her Aquarius Eclipse workshop, and you could save 10% off. It's at the Beyond Mystic Academy with the promo code AQUA10, darling. And she will be live for this workshop on February 15th. So you have time. You're good. You have time this week. By the end of the weekend, you have time to go and purchase this amazing workshop that's going to be live on February 15th. And if you want to offer a gift, you don't need to celebrate Valentine's Day. Like, Lover's Day is all day, every day. And if you ain't got nobody else in your life, it's all good. You better love yourself, honey, and offer yourself a beautiful gift like this. Now look at these soaps at Floraline. How stunning. 10% off with promo code BM10. Now, how stunning is that? It looks like chocolate. You know, like the chocolate that you don't have anymore, John? I'm just saying. But I love her stuff. Like, y'all know I always be putting like lip balms on me, and I have one of her lip balms, Cocoa Butter Lip Balm, and I adore it. Love, love, love Floraline. So check out floralinsfarm.ca if you want to purchase her amazing Lover Day soap. Y'all, what else should I bring up front? Should we check the cards when Janine asked what is the time frame for all of this with the Epstein? Why are we having all of this delay? I'm sorry, John. I just had to, okay? Right now, I want to eat chocolate. I love popcorn, but right now, it's that time of the month. I have a sweet tooth. See, you're my family. That's why I'm sharing all of this information. But yeah, okay, goodness, girl. That's what I'm talking about. So yes, like now, let's just check with Janine and Jean-Claude. What's up with the delay? Why? Especially us, the Woo Gang Gang. We've been waiting for a long ass time. And I know there's many more of you that's been waiting much more longer than me forever. So let's just see what the cards had to share on that. And then I will share my 2 cents. And I know maybe you guys are going to say, we don't give a beep about the Grammys, but I just want to chat. We're talking. We're family here. Let me just grab my cigarette. We're having fun. So we'll end the show with the Grammys. I hope you're okay with that, darling. So let's check on the delay. I don't smoke, whatever. So let's check on that.
What's the weird
Yeah.
comment?
So this person is likely, I think she was hung.
Heidi Klum. Wow. I wonder why.
Death. Hung.
Nope, sorry. That's the Grammy. Okay, let's jump onto that. Who cares about the delay? Let's do that. Okay, so told you I was all over the place. I am like way too excited today to be with y'all. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm like turned up. I don't drink coffee anymore and I'm like on a cloud. So yes, okay. Sorry. Who cares about the delay of the Epstein file? We're done with it. I really want to talk about the Grammys. So you heard Janine. And if you don't know, what's the reference? It's about this. Now, in what world, in what energy of the divine feminine that you think as a model that this is divine, this is fashionably amazing, this is art, this is just simply stunning. In which world, Heidi, I would like to know in which world you are in, because the Woo Gang knows exactly what world you are in. Anyways, y'all saw this, right? Now we'll just look at her trying to strut her strutter. Okay, let's just look at this. I'll be watching here on the side on my second screen just to watch with y'all. Just take your seat, relax like you're in your living room with me, and we'll watch this all together. Now, what in the world? With the buckles and everything, like she's in prison. Ain't that some shit, huh? Now, where do they do that at? Not in our world. No, siree. Nope. Thank you. Exactly. I love that. Utterly disgusting. That came from your core. That was utterly disgusting. Love it. Watch me use that today, because y'all know I'm a Frenchie, so I have to plug that this week to my friends or whatever. I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, that is utterly disgusting. Like the dress of Heidi Klum at the 2026 Grammys. What the fuck was that? Well, that's the clip I want to show next, because I was asking to myself, what the fuck was that dress? Because I didn't watch the Grammys and I didn't like really scroll down in social media. And Jean-Claude knows that I love fashion. I love just dressing up, but I'm always in my freaking jogging pants. But whatever, don't judge, okay? But when he shared me that clip, I was floored. So of course we want to know what's up with that BS. Let's check it with the cards.
Oh,
I think she's been processed. I don't think we're looking at really her, first of all.
okay.
Yeah, I think she's a big adrenochrome. Okay, so we've got
I love that, Lena DJ. Let's make wearing clothes popular again. Thank you.
7. Yeah, so crimes against humanity and yucky things they've done. So if she isn't already gone, I think she's going to face a tribunal. So it's like a walk of shame.
So walk of shame, not by the bad guys showing that they control the Hollywood elites, but of the white guys of somebody being processed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
It's a nod. It's a nod. She's going.
And
She's
what-
on the,
And what, if anything, is the torture device, the Iron Maiden? And like, is there that? You want to do clarifiers? Is that in there? Like, what's the outfit all about?
Page of Pentacles, physical. Oh, I think it has to do with what I was saying about her being she's pretending to be a girl.
Oh wow, okay.
So they place them in this
Mold.
and she had to be restricted in that. Think about it.
Yeah.
Probably her whole childhood.
Okay. Now, y'all gotta understand where I'm coming with, where I'm going with this. I mean, okay, let's continue.
Right. Yeah.
And they do it from young.
Yeah.
And so she was like strapped into that woman form. She's not a woman.
You know, that ties in at the same time. Shocking. Jeffrey Epstein spoke to Harvard scientists about the sexual benefits of turning children trans and spoke of doing so as young as 3 years old. Holy crap. Talk about needing some smudge tonight. This is crazy.
Okay. When I say putting the pieces of puzzle together, y'all see my hair frizzing and everything because I am going all over the place today. All over the place with this kind of news. So when I saw that, I'm like, wow, what a timing to suddenly have Nicki Minaj. Now I know I'm going into the pop culture, and mind you, if we want to shake things up and wake up these mama bears and everything, we need to go and hit the big guns. You know what I mean? Like pop culture to wake them up. So they're like, hey, wait a minute. If that person is talking like that, why? You know what I mean? So, like I said, we saw Nicki Minaj last week at this conference with President Trump. And now, right after all of that, Miss Minaj is on podcasts talking how she is pro-Trump and everything. I'm just going to share this and we will segue to how I put the pieces of puzzle together. Please share in the comments if you have other visions and other opinions. Honey, we are Friday. We are here to chit chat. So let's just check this little clip. It's quick.
You've been recently very vocal about politics and social issues. What issues specifically drew you in the most?
If I'm being honest, President Trump. Because when I saw how he was being treated over and over and over, I just couldn't handle it. I felt that had been done to me for so many years. And I was watching it in real time happen to someone else. And I didn't think he deserved it. But at that time, I didn't come out and endorse him. I wish I did, though.
How do you balance being the celebrity Nicki Minaj with just being mom?
Well, I'm not.
Well. That's a good marketing plan. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Mind you, like I said last week, that Nicki Minaj, during the pandemic, she was all out guns blazing on her Twitter account. And she was talking against the jab, and she got her account blocked. And I think that time it was not still Elon Musk, the owner of Twitter. So, anyways, so talking about Twitter and with what Janine was talking about and how Jean-Claude brought up from the Epstein file that he had this conversation with this scientist or chemist, was it? Whatever. That's working on these young kids to become transgender by the age of 3. I'm just saying. So we have some posts here, Twitter posts, X posts from Nicki Minaj, and she went all out. So this post here, maybe I should discuss, this is from Nicki. Maybe I should discuss the brainwashing techniques they use. Now watch how mass media is going to try to color her crazy like they did with Kanye West. But who's crazy now? Okay. This next post. Now, y'all. Nicki Minaj says, everyone knows Chrissy Teigen had a DICK, allegedly. Now, who is Chrissy Teigen? She is the wife of this R&B singer, John Legend. Now, did she? And now we're talking about how Janine called out Heidi Klum. Maybe she isn't what she is. And then we got Nicki Minaj with a hell of a lot of followers, and that has a lot of visibility to touch the younger generation and pop culture to wake up the mama bears of this world and say something out like this. Ooh, honey. Everyone knows that Chrissy Teigen had a DICK, allegedly? Damn. Now that's what I call a huge ass statement. I'm just saying, it's not huge for us, but it's going to be huge for them, that the sleepers that are just getting out of the bed and like, hey, wait a minute, what did she just say? I don't know. Thank you. Okay. Listen, we are not done. Got a lot of work to bring out in the streets. And I am just grateful. I am just grateful for this time. It is bananas. Let's put it that way. It's just simply bananas. But now we're here at the end of my show. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in with me every single week. Now, let me just jump into the comments. I have here, Lena, what are you saying? Lena, DJ, Chrissy also had the allegedly miscarriage. Oh, girl. Okay. Oh, you guys are putting the pieces of puzzle together for me. Exactly, John. But I stopped listening to the supposed stars, influencers, fake newscasters a while back just for this reason. I totally agree. Wow. What a week. This was just in a week. Imagine the full month of February. Yeah. We better be ready. So before I end the show, don't forget this Saturday, tomorrow, it's the Psychic Tarot weekly show with Ashala at 4 p.m. Eastern time. She will be live on X, YouTube, and Rumble. I just want to say thank you once again for being here live with me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Jean-Claude Beyond Mystic 007. 3. And if you're more into Rumble, we're there too. Jean-Claude at Beyond Mystic. You guys are amazing. Have a fabulous weekend. Take it easy. Cool down. Eat some chocolate chip cookies for me because John forgot to bring them today. And have a great time. I love you guys so much. See you very soon. Bisous, bisous. Bye.